All right, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, I just count it in. 3, 2, 1. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Underground Nerd Nation. Appreciate y'all coming back.
We back.
Hey,
Back.
That's who's back. Copyright. I'm playing. We're not doing that. You can't hit me with copyright.
Anyways,
Oh.
I'm Keston, aka DJ Nexus.
Camden, aka Black Cam.
I'm Adrian.
And I'm Dash, aka the Black Dash.
I feel like there's so many jokes.
He's back.
No, don't go there.
I was like, I'm not gonna say the jokes, but I'm just saying like the setup. Like if I was that type of person, like the
I know.
setup was just
I know,
like,
and I feel glad because if Brady was here, we'd be fighting right now. Raylan or Rando, if 1 2 weeks here, we'd be going at it, but they're not here, so I can get away with it right now.
anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the gate. Spoiler alert.
Thank
we
you,
should-
Keston.
Spoiler alert off the rip because we're gonna
Off
talk about Black Adam.
Even though the internet has done pretty much spoiled everything already, but
Oh yeah, the internet destroyed it. There
Yeah,
was literally
nobody cared.
scrolling on Facebook, which I'm gonna get to a point where I'm just not gonna be on Facebook when anything comes out.
I don't.
Like I'm gonna just avoid it until I actually see what I need to see. But I was scrolling, and there was I just saw like just a beginning of a headline that was like Shazam. I was like, nope. I mean, Black Adam. I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Nope. Nope.
Now, you two, before we say two things I hate with movies now, is movie trailers. I hate that they give you so much detail now. The trailers told you so much about the movie. When I saw the movie, it didn't really matter because I knew exactly everything that was going to happen in the movie.
Yeah,
Really though?
you got a point.
Yes.
Yeah, because
This is
The
true.
more you went to the movies and you saw the trailer, they started giving you more and more and more. Tell me one thing you saw in the movie as we go to the conversation that you didn't see the trailer that was different from the trailer. Everything in the trailer pretty much told you the whole movie. Even the last bad guy, you technically knew who the last bad guy was. Like the trailer. told
Really?
you
I didn't see
everything.
that trailer because I didn't know that the whole demon thing was going to be in the movie. Like I didn't see a trailer with no demon in
It was like if they have 3 trailers, it was like the very last trailer. You know, they generally give you
Okay.
like 2 or 3 trailers. But even the movie theaters, when you went, well, I went to movies, the other movies, but they would show the same trailer, and it kept going to the whole detail, like the whole fight in the desert and this, that, whatever, like the whole thing. So when I saw the movie, it wasn't really a surprise. And party foul, how do you go see the movie and they give you the preview of the movie you're gonna go see?
Wait, what?
That
They
was
showed
at-
you
that
the
was at
preview?
Jaws
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
No,
No,
that was
I
at
would-
Jaws
that was
movie.
just- yeah, that was at your movie.
Because I was at Regal and that didn't happen. Matter of fact, to your point though, one of my friends went to go see it and she was like, "Yeah, I was in the theater. They showed a trailer for Black Adam." And I'm like, she was saying she was confused because she was like, I thought I was watching Black Adam. Like she thought she was in the wrong movie. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Cause I went to Regal and they didn't show a Black Adam.
They need to pull the Christopher Nolan approach. Have y'all seen the trailer to Oppenheimer?
Mm-mm.
Or you haven't? So
Oppenheimer?
yeah, or Oppenheimer, basically the guy that created the nuclear bomb, and
Oh
I
yeah,
have
yeah,
seen
yeah.
that.
I've seen that
where
trailer.
it
Yeah,
gives like 7 years, 6 days,
Yeah.
and that's all it shows, and it's that big loud noise, and then it shows the space, and then it's like boom, and
yeah.
that's it. That's all you
Yeah.
get.
We need trailers
So-
like
I
that
know-
again.
Yeah.
I was about, and you can tell when somebody actually knows how to make a good trailer. Cause like when it's a good trailer, those are the movies like you really want to go see because they've left so little out that you're like, yo, what is going on?
I just
Because
don't
Like
the-
no, like
they
Jordan
don't
Peele,
do
like
that.
the Nope movie,
The what?
the Jordan Peele movie, Nope. Like you went in,
Oh, yeah.
if y'all saw the movie, you went in thinking one thing, and it fucking flipped the completely opposite way.
But see that's to your point, yeah. But also Jordan Peele is like his mind is just different.
Hey, and the Black and Mike Shyamalan.
Man, we're not going down the route. Let's go past that. Skip it. Skip it.
Yeah. Black Adam. Let's get this. All right, so out the gate though, let me just say how much I enjoyed Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. Can we get some appreciation for this man?
I'll give
Because
you that one.
this had to be the swaggiest dude I've ever seen in a movie in my life. This dude pulled up in the most elite of automobiles. This dude got out holding the helmet, and then halfway through the movie, the man just walked through the spaceship in a robe. Why though? Because he got swag. Like that dude walked in there just dripping swag.
I mean,
Talking
he's
about some-
almost up there with Nemo. Like
I'm
that
telling you.
was
You
That
know,
was-
I don't think there's many other actors that can
Or
pull off
Zemo.
swag like that, like Pierce Brosnan though.
Nope. Couldn't.
Like
That dude still got 007 drip.
I was about to say,
Did he not?
I questioned it at first. Like, why would they pick him to play Dr. Fate? And then he came in, I was like, I get it now.
Yeah,
I get it.
it's perfect.
But you know,
Legit, he gonna
speaking of
have to
small
go on
details-
that. Oh, my bad.
no, go ahead.
But
Go ahead.
all I'm gonna say is he gonna have to go on that list of perfect casts. Like that casting choice for Dr. Fate is literally perfect.
I give it that one. I agree with that.
Like
his vote.
speaking of small details, what was up with my man not knowing how to use a door? I don't think that man used the door one time through that whole movie.
Who? Which one?
Black Adam.
Oh yeah. Well, he didn't have doors back then.
No, he literally said it in the movie. He was like, "Yeah, that's how you enter the room."
No,
Like,
he had
Like-
no respect for doorways or
Yeah.
people's walls. That's what it was. He was just smashing through people's walls.
so
He-
much destruction, bro.
I was like,
So much destruction.
that last time he busted through the door from, I think he was flying back after searching for the boy, and then Dr. Fate was like, "You must not have had doors back in your time." He was like, "Yes, we did. That's what we used to enter rooms." I was like, "So he had doors. He just didn't like using them
Use
anymore."
it. Use it. Are we
Okay,
rating
so-
first or going the story?
I
We
just
can do
gotta say this.
ratings.
Like,
Uh-oh.
I'm to the point, like, Rotten Tomatoes can just like eat shit and die. Cause like I'm
Oh, shit.
so tired of them bashing just these movies that
So I'm assuming you
basically
saw the rating because I haven't seen the rating yet.
I haven't
the
seen rating
ratings
yet.
at-
Let me look at it.
it's 40%. But
40.
the audience gave it a 90.
And
Oh, I guess, yeah,
94%
yeah.
of Google users like the movie.
IMDb gave it like a 7, it's like a 7.9, 8.1, something crazy. But you
And Rotten
know,
Tomatoes they missed hard on rating this
because
movie.
my thing is, I'm so tired of like people seeing those ratings and they really change people's minds. But because I don't care about those ratings, I go and try to determine it myself. This movie was
Mhm.
made for fans. This was made for people, not those elitist and those people that look for these crazy freaking deep integrated storylines and stuff like that for movies. I'm like, come on, bro.
Even at
That's
that,
not
though,
what this is.
the story was actually decent. Like, it wasn't no award-winning storyline, but it was a pretty good story.
It was. I mean, and then the twist, which that twist was completely different from the comics, which is fine, but they took pieces from Black Adam's origins and kind of it was more New 52, more the new style of his origins, which I liked because I didn't really like his original origin story. But
Now, what's the original origin story? I know about Black Adam, but I don't know the in depth. Quick
so
version.
basically the
He
wizard
was Egyptian, right?
Yeah, so that's true. So Kondak, 5,000 years ago, a wizard approached him. And this is in the original, gave him power, and he was like, "I'm the mightiest person ever, so now I'm going to rule." So he took the power that was supposed to be for good and basically used it to rule with an iron fist, and the wizard banished him basically.
Man, you know, Black Adam remind me of somebody like an anime character. He got almost the same haircut too. You know who I'm talking about, Camden?
Oh my god, bro! I know you're not talking about Vegeta.
Oh, it's definitely Vegeta. That dude just walk in with a presence. Got the same man. They copied that man's haircut. That dude got the same Vegeta cut. I mean, obviously not in the movie,
That bug
but
like
you know.
this, boy.
Y'all look up the picture of Black Adam from the comic book, and y'all gonna see this dude's got the same.
Oh,
cut
you
as
talking about
Vegeta.
from the comic book? Yeah.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
exactly what
That
you're talking
Widow's
about.
Peak.
Hey yo,
That hard Widow's Peak. Yeah.
Yeah, he got
taking-
that
I'm taking
hard
right
Widow
now.
peak.
But see, I like the origins they did for this one. It was more New 52, more I think it was Jeff Johns, or I can't remember. But that they went with, which was good. Even though I don't know about y'all, but him being
oh, we can't see
the
it.
father, that threw me off.
Yeah, that one threw me off too, but I didn't mind it. Like it kind of added to
didn't
the
either.
story, though.
Yeah.
That's what I was
I'm gonna
saying.
give it like okay. So let me say this. I had 2 negatives with the movie, and it's not even like big problems. It was little things like
It was
one of.
annoying.
The
wouldn't
kid
even-
was so annoying. Well, he
Yeah.
was up there with the Star Wars kid. That I swear to God.
I knew you was about
Yeah.
to say that.
The
He was-
Padawan.
Yes.
Here we
this-
go.
I
Yep.
hated that kid in Black Adam. I did
This
not.
was like
his
the Bart
acting was
Simpson of this
trash.
universe. This
his
dude was
acting-
skateboarding everywhere.
This dude was literally trying to sneak past people's skateboard. What are you doing? What are
Really?
you doing?
Yeah.
They got
Why you
guns,
hitting the
bro,
hole?
and you creeping down the hallway.
On
Like,
a
why?
In the
skateboard.
hole. Yeah.
I
As
hate
I
that.
said, he should have just stayed in that little grate that he was in, that little air duct he was in, and just waited. it out.
Exactly. I was like, wait, why are you leaving? There's no need for you to leave that.
He's like, you
Yeah,
My,
gotta
safe.
come up
my,
with a catchphrase.
my
and
second
this. I'm
problem
like,
with that
bro, his act
was
so bad.
my second problem with the movie was you knew who the main villain was from the get go.
Yeah,
When,
the villain plot was very obvious. Like even when they first was in that van and like literally the first scene of the movie, I could tell the one in the middle was a bad guy. I
You
was
could
like,
tell,
man, this dude
literally.
is so untrustworthy.
yes. Yes. I fucking knew it. I was like, oh, the movie's over. I already know who the bad guy is. I'm done. I'm literally watching this for entertainment now because I already know who the bad guy is. Doesn't matter.
You know, I agree with that.
They zoomed on him like it's like his eyebrow went up for a second. I was like, oh, bad guy.
He was asking way too many questions. He was like, where'd you get the ring from? From my mother. Where'd she get it from? It's a family heirloom. Yeah, where'd y'all family get it from? It's an heirloom, bro. The family's always had it. We passed it down. That's how I got it. He was like, yeah, we'll see about that. I was like, man, I thought you was family. This dude was very untrustworthy, an unsavory character.
Yeah, that dude was like, it was so obvious. Like so obvious.
Yeah.
But okay, so here's my 2 negatives with the movie. One was how overly complicated was the courtyard in Hawkman's house for his airplane to get out of it. Why did the ground look like a transformer? Because it didn't have to be that complicated. Who engineered that to be that complicated?
That was
'Cause,
a crazy engineering. It looked just like, it just reminded me of the Mutant Manor. It was
did.
Oh,
That was,
yeah.
the,
what it
that was
looked
the
like.
first thing I thought about.
first
Yo,
thing I
First thing I
thought.
thought about
Manor-
was when the what they call it,
the
the
Blackwing.
yeah, when the black
Yeah.
wing would take off.
Looked exactly like
It's exactly like
it, like exactly like it. Even the back where everything opened up from the courtyard, I was like, oh my god, this is the Xavier Institute.
I was like, yo, this is too complicated. This is way more complicated than the Xavier Institute. Like this, if one thing breaks, the spaceship ain't coming out. Like, nah, this is too complicated. It just needs to be one door, like one flap, or like a thing that opens up like the Batcave and you just drive out of it like that. That needs to be simple. I didn't like that part.
Well,
It
they
was
pulled
overly
no
complicated.
punches on the freaking budget because there was so much CGI and explosions, and
And it was all
Yo,
beautiful.
it was really good looking. Lord of mercy, the lightning effects and Black Adam when he
Sound-
first
The
appeared.
soundtrack. They didn't get with the soundtrack.
Yeah,
thought it
the
was- I thought
soundtrack
it
was
was
Guitar
decent.
yeah. I will say one of my favorite scenes when we talking about the soundtrack was when he went to the mine and then they played
Mhm.
Kanye
Mm-hmm.
Kanye's
Yep.
power. And he was going through like whooping everybody's ass, and it was
Yo,
no one man should have
yes,
all that
all that
power.
power. Yo, I was like, let's
I
go.
was like, yeah.
It was between that. And I kept thinking Guitar Hero. I had a lot of Guitar Hero songs going on. I was like, yes,
Yeah,
give me
they
a
did. They
guitar.
did good on the soundtrack.
So I got a question. My question is, Hawkman, the wings are his suit, right? Like he doesn't actually have wings that come out of his body, like let's say Angel from X-Men. The
Right.
wings are only animatronic, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I was genuinely asking because I really didn't know how his powers work. I'm not that versed with Hawkman. However, why in the scene when he was fighting the demon at the end of the movie and the demon's like ripping his wings off, why was he screaming in agony if they're not part of his body? Because he was screaming like them things was attached to his core being.
Because it could be like, it could be kind of like,
It could be attached to his
with-
nervous system.
yeah, like with Doc Ock's arms. It could be something like
Mm.
that when they pop out. I see. There's two new versions of Hawkman. Like there's one where he actually has these wings, and then there's one where they have the animatronic ones.
'Cause I
So-
think in the anime series he has wings, right?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, in the animated series, he actually does have wings.
Okay.
It's a race. So it's a race of people. Because from the Justice League cartoon, when they invaded, that's a long time ago, but that's a fire ass series.
That
but
was a good episode. Yeah, it was.
So
That
he
was a
like
good
bird
episode.
person. It sounds like bird
it's a
person
whole
from Rick and
warrior
Morty.
race.
A little more serious, but yes.
Yeah. But I thought the character playing him was fire. Like I liked Hawkman in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Like,
actor
him-
did an amazing job.
Bro,
Yeah.
him and freaking Black Adam were going at it. So
And
like,
the fact that I like the fact
Jesus.
that he still got his ass whooped. Like he fought a lot of shit, and he's only but so strong. And even though he's strong, Black Adam is stronger. So over all the fights, he got his ass whooped more than he whooped Black Adam's ass. That nigga was just fucking throwing him. Like the guy. God
That
damn.
dude, he kept getting up too. He was like, "Hey, bro,
Hell
where
yeah,
you
nigga.
going?" And just get his ass whooped again. I was like, "Bro, stay down."
I
I
was
Stay
said,
down.
same thing. I was
said,
like, bro,
"Stay down,
stop,
nigga."
stop. He is going to kill you. Stop. Let it go. You lost. It's over.
He
You lost.
needs some milk.
You know when I knew it wasn't time to play? When Fate said, "I'm sitting this one out." Bro, he knows what's gonna happen. You gonna get your ass whooped. Like there ain't no sense of
And
stopping
then
it.
the mug sat down and started eating some mints. Like, this will be
Dude,
over
my
soon.
biggest gripe with Dr. Fate was the fact that he kept taking the helmet off. Like, bro, you either leave it on or you take it off. Normally, when
He's
you-
on.
if you have that, you put that helmet on. This is from
You
all
can't
the
take it off.
series. That the God, I can't think of his name right now.
But the thing that possesses the helmet has to allow
Yes.
you to take it off.
he literally is like, I have this body now. You're mine. You can't take this helmet off. Like,
Yeah.
this is my
Yeah,
body.
That was one thing that was throwing me off because it was like he would take it off and he would take it off so quickly just to put it back on.
Exactly.
I feel like
He
it
was brave.
was in the contract that like Pierce Brosnan had to show his face a certain amount of time in the movie. You know what I mean?
it's hot.
Yeah.
Like,
But
that
it's
was
hot in
in
there,
his
too.
contract.
And
But he
see,
had
that was
breathe.
my problem with it because from every Dr. Fate thing that I've seen, like he is the helmet possesses the holder of basically it
yeah.
goes on and it don't come
Oh.
off.
All year.
It does not come off. Like
Well, now, are you counting the animated series, or are we just doing a strictly comic book series?
No,
it's not.
I mean comic book and
So
animated
yeah, the
series.
spirit of the force of Nabu is the one that is in the helmet.
Yeah, but you know, the anime series, they give him an option to take it off for a little bit, and
Well, he
but
made a
but either
deal.
way, I was about to say either way, like the helmet has to allow the person to take it off. Like the way Pierce
Oh, well,
Brosnan was
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
taking it off whenever he wanted to. That's not how Dr. Fate
So
operates.
they switched
Yeah.
up Dr. Fate completely, which is fine. You know, it's different. But I did love the cinematics of Dr. Fate, like the way he was moving and the spatial stuff that he was. Oh my God, that shit was beautiful.
Yo,
And,
that last
I mean,
fight
they-
scene.
Oh,
They got his costume 100% right too.
oh yeah, spot on. But they did add some stuff to it, which made it, of course, movie worthy, which was good. It looked great.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like I said, the way they did that last fight scene where the fight kept moving through the reflection of his helmet, but
Fire.
he was still like handling the demon a little bit.
Fucking,
Going in.
it was
That was
amazing.
some amazing cinematics.
Yeah,
And the
but
fact that he's so strong because he was able to fight and shield the people, shield his friends are coming in. Like he was always multitasking. And
look,
was just a
Doctor
strong.
Fate's nothing to play with.
Oh
like,
yeah, I know you're right.
He's the Sorcerer Supreme of the DC universe. Like the dude is stupid strong. They kind of downplayed his power, to be honest.
And strategic like a mug. Like
Yeah.
he's always thinking like 20 steps ahead.
I think that was part of the reason the helmet kind of changed up, because they were portraying him as a much older character in this movie. And every time I've seen Dr. Fate, he's usually been more middle-aged in like animation and stuff, at least. So
He started. Go ahead.
well, I feel like that's probably why they downplayed his abilities, because at the beginning of the movie, they were saying, oh, he's been out of the game for a while, but he said he'd come back and help with this one. And he could already tell something was wrong in the very first part of the movie. So I don't know. I dug Dr. Fate's character. I really did. Now, of course, I don't know the history of his character. I know that he is one of the most powerful in the DC universe, and spell casting, all that kind of stuff. He's just OP. But how are you going to lose to a demon without there being some type of catch? You know what I mean? Like, he should have been able to handle that man relatively easy if he was in his prime.
Well, I think because he was trying to save his friend. Like I think the vision he kept saying was his friend was going to die, and he didn't want his friend to die. So I think he could have, but he wanted that future not happen that he saw. And
Well,
that's
at the same time though, I think, like to Adrian's point, if we would have got like the full powered Dr. Fate that we know like from the comic books and the cartoon, I think the story would have been a lot different. I think Dr. Fate would have handled the demon by himself.
I think Dr. Fate would have been able to handle Black Adam, in all honesty, by himself.
But I think because
I think he would have gave Black Adam a run for his money, because don't get me wrong, Black Adam is stupid strong. This man is stupid strong. But Dr. Fate is honestly,
he's a problem.
Like, he's a problem. Like they just keep downplaying his power, and I'm just like, yo, let this man unleash.
That was one thing. Like I wish they, at least in the final fight with the demon, I wish they would have like showcased his powers a little bit more, because he basically used the same tricks on the demon that he used on Adam.
Exactly.
But I mean, they
do a couple more at him.
They let him kind of showcase. I mean, to Dash's point too, he's got that shield up around the whole building. He's the only one in there with the demon. Nobody can get in or out. He's projecting himself in front of Black Adam, hundreds, thousands of miles away under the sea, to get him to escape. And then he's still over here handling a demon with multiple bodies. Like, he was flexing for old man. He was still doing his thing.
I feel like I said, I just wish it would have been just a little bit more. That's all. Like I said, I'm not taking away from the fact that he wasn't showcasing how strong he is. It's just, it was kind of like I said, I just wish they would have showed just a little bit more.
Well, and plus, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I like what they did with Atom Smasher and Cyclone. How Atom Smasher was the descendant, or it wasn't the old one, so they kind of just threw that in there.
Yeah.
Because I like what DC's doing with not giving us backstories on everything. You're just, here's these characters, take them for what they're worth. You know what I'm saying?
Like you know who they are. Like, just
take it. I love it.
And shout out who was the original Atom Smasher, Henry Winkler.
Oh,
yo,
that one got me.
I just keep thinking of the coach from Waterboy.
Now, one thing I would have changed, I would have took the Wind Girl out. I don't think she really had an important role.
Cyclone.
Yeah, you could have.
Well, she was just like the high IQ person that would be on the team.
I know, but I feel like they could have picked somebody else more important, so she could do more than she could.
But you think they was gonna get Cyborg? They can't afford Cyborg.
Yeah, they can't put Harley Quinn in everything. Like, They had to pick somebody new.
No, I mean her power was
No, I think
when
like you saying like she
I
wasn't really utilized that much throughout the
yeah,
show.
like
I mean, throughout the
like
movie. I feel you. They could have did a little bit more with her.
I
or
mean,
give
we all
somebody that has a little
know
more.
she couldn't have done nothing against Black Adam, but at the same token, she still
Yeah,
was.
she do some pipes. Come on now, right? You just saw this nigga beat up Hawkman. You throw some pipes and throwing
But
a,
I mean,
a
at the same
tornado.
time, I kind of feel like that was probably the smartest thing she could have did because she was like, "I'm keeping my distance. I'm gonna throw these pipes at him real quick, just to distract them, maybe."
Nigga, you throwing a stick at a fucking. Come on now.
Like, yeah, I'm just saying. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
I feel like that was a smart move. She was like, "He done whooped his ass. He done whooped his ass, and he done whooped his ass."
But everybody, this man, every time they were showing her powers, it was showing a slowdown every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I feel like they overdid that
I'm
a
like,
little bit.
oh my god, bro!
It
what
wasn't
the
just her
fuck is
powers
that?
though. It was everybody's powers.
Yeah,
They put the
they
slow
did
mo
that.
on everything.
They did that on a few things, and I was like, I felt like that. I felt like whoever was making this movie like went to went to the producers at Warner Brothers. Was like, "Hey, I need this much for CGI budget," and they was like, "Okay," and he was like, "Yo, dope," and he said, "Slow mo everything."
Yo,
They get
I'm not
that
even gonna
blank
We
lie.
gonna do the Matrix trick on everything.
I was just about to say that because when that man broke out of the underground prison, why did that feel like a Matrix sequence to me? Because it really felt like Neo was breaking out of a bunch of Agent Smiths. That's what it felt like to me.
And everybody was dressed the same too, so it really did look like he was just
It
fighting
r-
clones.
I blinked for a minute and I was like, Neo? Oh no, wait, we're all, yeah, we good. But yo, tell me how hilarious the banter between Adam Smasher and Hawkman was. Like every time that dude would break something, he'd be like,
it's like it's gonna be me and you.
me and you in the
Me
ship.
He,
I was like,
he was like,
And he had like instant respect. Like legitly, Adam Smasher could probably just step on Hawkman and like fight will be over. But he was like, yes, sir, yes, sir.
when Black Eye was flying, he said, "Oh, I almost hit you," and then he hit Hawk.
He said, "Me and you later."
On the
Me
ship
and
later.
you.
Me and you.
You got a lot of me and you later, boy. That's a straight ass one.
Bro, the fact that Amanda Waller shows her face again, yo, she's a demon.
Yeah, Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
That is one of those perfect casting.
yep.
Her as Amanda, perfect casting.
Yo, DC knows, like, okay, we nailed this one.
Yeah. That's one that was like,
We
yo,
nailed
that
this
one.
one.
All the other ones like Ezra Miller and all of them. That okay. Her, we got that one.
Yeah.
We did that one.
Yeah.
That's
And
not-
you know what? We haven't really addressed this yet in this podcast, and I feel like we need to. I'm gonna address it. I went into this movie expecting The Rock playing Black
The Rock?
Adam, like The Rock as Black Adam. Like that's what I expected, and I was pleasantly surprised that that wasn't the case. Like he actually put in effort to make me forget that this dude was Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and it
Dude,
worked.
You know that I respect it.
Except
'cause
for when you looked at his goddamn neck. Because did y'all see his neck sticking up out that suit?
Hey,
Yeah.
bro, look, he can't
all
hide
this-
that.
yo,
Well,
all the muscles.
he said he actually he said he feels worked out for it. When I saw the interview, he was like, they had a muscle suit for me and it looked weird. So I actually like went to training and I actually like worked out. So when they put the suit on, it's just a suit. It's like a little thin layer. Like that's all him muscle like just working out.
So I mean,
Yeah.
what, he worked out for a couple extra weeks. Like he already wasn't huge.
Well, he said I think he said the hardest part was maintaining the weight and not overdoing it. But you know, yeah,
Nah,
you're right.
I feel you. No, I'm really joking. Like I feel you. It takes a lot to bulk up like that and maintain it.
It was,
That's
you
like
know, when the
10,000
movie
calories.
ended, it made me, I was like, it took me a minute to realize, I was like, damn, that was The Rock. Because I was really, honestly, I was really just entranced by just him playing Black Adam. Like it was Black Adam. It
And,
wasn't
you
even
know,
The Rock.
And you know something I liked about the way they did this character is like, because you know usually when you see The Rock in a movie, it's a little it's silly, or he
Goofy.
can or he can play someone like, I think the most serious role he's ever had is Hobbs.
Mhm.
And like that goes to show you like most of his characters have been like some type of goofy character. But in Black Adam, like there was a sinisterness to him. Like you could tell like he was about that life. He ready to kill out the
Yeah.
I
door.
mean,
And
that
the
Yeah,
way
he
first
didn't
killed
care.
sequence,
I was
he
about to say
grabbed
the
that
way
dude.
he killed that first dude, like he grabbed him by the neck and like with the speed, like
The
didn't
speed.
get that man a chance to even touch the trigger.
And
That must have
and fried egged him.
What?
fried the flesh off of him. Like yo, look,
Fried him to the bone,
while
bruh.
I was in the movie, I had to do it. After he did it, and then you saw his skull like bounce off to the thing. I said, "Flawless victory." Fatality. Like I was back there, and I was like, I shouldn't have did that. I'm back there in the movie. I was like, I said it like out loud too. I was like, I needed somebody here to appreciate that.
That's
Was it
true.
crowded when you went?
Huh?
Was it crowded when you went?
Nah, it was only a few people in there.
But
I
yeah,
think it
Black
was
Adam.
3
Black
people
Adam
in
was
front of me, and like
menacing.
a couple behind me.
Black Adam was menacing. Like
He
he didn't
was.
care. He was killing everybody. Like
And not and
Like-
Hawkman trying to say, man, you just need to stop killing people. It was like, nah. It was just like, nah.
no,
I'ma
That
keep
dude
doing
said,
it.
I'm only gonna kill one of you. Drop the second guy. I said, dang, bro, you just lied to that man's face like that. And he
Well,
squealed
this is-
so fast.
Well, to his defense,
He really did.
He said, I knew he was gonna be there. That's why I'm waiting for you to be here.
He said, I did it the way you wanted me to. And Fate said, hey, he got you there.
You're right.
Yeah,
It's like you got
I
a point.
said that. That's true. He didn't kill him. You were there. He waited for you to get there to save him.
yeah, Black Adam's
Is-
such a savage, man. Such a savage. I've always loved Black Adam. Ever
But
since
even
I
in anime,
first-
he's a savage.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That Superman versus Shazam versus Black Adam. Yo.
Oh. Speaking of Superman,
I was
Yo.
waiting to get to that.
Yo,
Because I kind of knew it was gonna happen, but like
You-
seeing it happen, like
No.
confirmed it.
nobody knew that was coming.
I didn't know that was
I-
going to happen.
I
I
had no
wanted it
clue.
to happen.
I was suspicious about it from because I mean,
oh yeah,
again,
well, still
talking
had
about,
to.
talking about from the standpoint of who we're talking about Black Adam. We
Right.
know how strong Black Adam is. The only people that can contend with Black Adam is Superman and Shazam.
So you
And
thought
we
it set it
already
up
got
right.
a movie for it.
Yep, you see, they got
That's it.
another Shazam movie coming out for it to
But
set it
that's what
up
I'm
for all
saying.
three of them. Yep.
But that's what I'm saying. So
So-
we already had another Shazam movie coming out. We had the Black Adam movie
Mhm.
coming out. Like they have to put Superman in
do.
this. They have to
Yep.
involve him.
But
the
how
fact-
amazing. Go ahead, because I know what you're about to say. Go ahead.
The fact that it's Henry Cavill,
Thank
yo,
you.
touch my body
yes.
Yeah.
sensually.
When
Oh
I saw
my
the
God.
cape, I was like, yo, it's Soup. Like, I know it's Soup. But when he came through that smoke cloud and it was Henry, I was like, oh, no, they
No,
didn't.
and what
No,
got
they
me is, like,
didn't.
the S came through first. Like you saw the S on his chest first, and then you saw Henry Cavill. I was like, it's happening. We getting Black Adam versus Superman.
Dude, I accidentally in the theater, I was like, I said it real loud. I said, oh shit.
Because I instantly thought of Shazam, him, Black Adam. And old girl was like, yeah, you strong. As long as you stay in your country, you're fine. But as soon as you cross the line, we got somebody for you. He was like,
There's nobody.
Bring
First, he
it.
was like, "There's nobody on Earth that can handle me. This one isn't from Earth." I was like, because back in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, you got the Green Lantern Corps, and then you got like name random alien species. But then, like I said, once I saw the cape, I was like, got it.
no,
We
I already
got
knew it.
him.
I knew it before they announced it because you have to. You can't have a Black Adam movie and not have Black Adam, Shazam, and Superman. It's the ultimate battle.
No,
It's literally the ultimate battle. I'm so excited for that.
I was suspicious of it from because I was like, if they don't do anything else right, they gotta put Superman. It's like I said, especially once you knew that it was another Shazam movie, you knew the Black Adam movie was
Mhm.
coming out. I was like, if DC isn't smart enough to figure out that we have these two powerhouse characters, and they can't figure out to say we need to add Superman to this after you already got Superman in the universe, you're wasting money.
Yeah.
So,
So
I mean,
shout
they
out.
have, they
nervous.
have wasted money, but I was like, at this point, you're just wasting money. You're wasting the opportunity.
I've
So
never saw
shout out,
storyline. So nervous.
because The Rock is the one that made that happen. Like
Yes.
the producers at Warner
Yes.
Brothers and DC were against it because they didn't
Yeah.
want anything that Zack Snyder had done previously to be involved with what they were doing.
Yeah, because they wanted this to be a soft reboot, basically. Like
Mhm.
No,
Black
they should-
Adam is
Yeah.
the pinnacle now.
I didn't know that. That
And
Yeah.
Dwayne went to Henry and was like, "Yo, let's go and talk to these people." And they went and talked to him and
Yeah.
got it all settled
Yeah.
just for that
The
cutscene.
I
Rock.
saw the interview too. Yeah.
Well, The Rock went and batted for Henry Cavill to come back as Superman and wants him to be Superman. So
You have to. You have to.
You have to.
He's
Henry
been-
Cavill
like I'm about
is
to say,
Superman.
He's been like the perfect Superman. Like
Yes.
Yes.
literally the perfect Superman.
we haven't
Like,
had
I'm
this.
not-
We haven't had this effect since the damn 70s Superman. Like,
Exactly.
and that's my honest opinion. Like,
No, you're right. I'm 100%
Henry
behind you.
Cavill is Superman. He will always be Superman now.
He
Like, the
will.
dude is perfect. He looks perfect. He feels perfect. I mean, the guy's even a comic book head. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
knows
Right.
the character.
Mm-hmm.
Full out.
He's a
nerd,
big
too.
nerd.
He's
Like
a huge
I saw
nerd.
that dude build a PC before. Like
Yep.
you can't get more nerd than that. Like for real. If you build a PC, you are dubbed nerd. Like nobody can question your nerd.
And
level.
you know, Henry, if you're watching, you know, we'd love to have you on the podcast. Like, absolutely love to have you on
yes.
the podcast.
You're one of my favorites.
Yeah, I agree.
absolute
I'm buying a
goat.
poster right now. Amazon.
And I was about to say, and he played The Witcher too, and he's been doing great in that role too.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
I'm
like,
hyped for the third season.
See me, I hate Superman, but I love Henry Cavill, and he makes me like
wow,
Superman.
wow.
Ooh, Dash, get that man.
Wow.
Oh no, don't
Wow.
don't come for me. I'll throw facts
Wow.
at you all day.
What facts you want? Where you want to go at?
Facts
You
about
know,
what?
With-
You
with-
can't
too damn
factually
much.
say you hate Superman like that. It's not.
Oh
Correct.
yes, I can. The dude's too much. The dude's too powerful.
That's
There's-
because he ain't from around here.
it doesn't matter. Like, well, that's the reason he's not from around here. That's what makes him that powerful. Because if he was anywhere else,
He be
he's
normal.
regular.
Yeah, the yellow sun.
Makes this
Does
man
it to
too
him.
powerful.
Hey, blame
Every
the
year he
sun,
gets a
not
new
that
power.
man.
Well, you know what? Batman should have died because there's no way you miss with Uzi and fucking Tommy guns on a regular human, right? And nigga should have been dead. Fuck it. Case closed. Nigga over doing cartwheels. Come on.
That was perfect because it literally looked like you cartwheel
Just
off the
off
screen.
He really
Dude,
did.
it made you disappear. That was perfect.
Oh, man.
I will
But
say this about Superman though, because my thing is that as powerful as Superman is, he should have fixed all the world's problems. Like world peace should have been like a 2-hour job for him.
I mean, didn't he try that in the Injustice movie? Wasn't that what the Injustice movie was about?
Yeah, but he went too
No.
far. He went way too
Injustice-
far.
Injustice, Joker had a lot to deal with Superman losing his shit.
that was genius, by the way.
Yeah.
It
so-
worked.
But nah, I mean, but see, there comes that conflict of Superman having that morality to him, like that, and that's what the Kents came into effect. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I think Man of Steel is the greatest DC movie to come out.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much into that movie that people do not give it respect for.
Yeah.
Like,
The music, how
Really?
dark it is.
yo, I'm telling you, man, if you go
Yeah.
back and just watch it again, like,
No, I mean,
the-
I'm with you because I like Superman. You know, for somebody that don't like Superman, that's a good compliment. You saying it's the best There's a lot of DC movies, you know. Suicide Squad was good, Shazam was good, Black Adam was good,
Shazam was
Aquaman was
okay.
good, Wonder
But-
Woman was good.
but
And
Man
just-
of Steel, it just hits so different, and like the way that he approached the character Henry Cavill did, and you bring it in, Kevin Costner is freaking
Jonathan
John
Kent.
Kent,
Yeah.
and the way that he the way he died was stupid, but it's the fact of he was teaching him like, yo, you're not from this earth, you're not from this planet, but treat this as now your new home, because I mean, Superman could easily become the ruler of this earth. Just basically nobody be able to stop him. but it's that
Plus,
morality sense that I don't want to be a weapon, but I also want to protect people, but I also want to be left alone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's why I would be a villain. Because if I had Superman's power, I'm Vladimir Putin, all of the mugs that be just causing chaos all the time. You're in timeout. I'm
Injustice is
taking
what
all
kept
your
Yeah,
you.
nukes
but
away. I'm taking all
that's
your
what
nukes away, all your
separates.
weapons away. You in timeout. You and Kim
No,
Jong
but
Un in timeout.
no, this is what separates Superman from like Omni Man, because that's what Omni Man does. Omni Man's like, yo, who's got nukes? All right, I'll be back. And then 3 seconds later, he's like, all right, who wants paninis? And I'm like, yo, where'd you go? And he's like, don't worry about it.
I went and
Breaking
handled the
news,
problem.
dictator has gone missing. Just disappeared from his dinner table in a flash of red and gray flash. And he's like, oh, I was here. Y'all saw me. I was here. Superman's a little bit more democratic than that. So
But he doesn't want to be in the politics, which is crazy that Amanda Waller has this power to use him. Like, and the reason why she said, and you know what? I read this today, which blew my mind when she said, I get to call it a favor, right?
mhm.
And then here comes Superman. Do you remember from Suicide Squad? Bloodsport shot Superman and almost killed him. I think Amanda Waller saved Superman, and there's the favor.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
That is
Yeah.
interesting.
I'm like, because why else would Superman do something for Amanda Waller? Come on now. This is
That's a good
Amanda
point.
Waller,
I ain't really
That's
think
true.
about that until just now. You got a good
Dang,
point.
that's deep.
That's true.
right?
DC pull a Marvel. God damn.
They
So
learning.
DC,
They learning.
James Gunn, man. I think James Gunn has started something beautiful with Suicide Squad. Then with Peacekeeper, now we got Black Adam.
Oh wait, he
all
did Black
being-
Adam too.
No, he didn't do Black Adam, but
Oh,
I'm just saying he when he
started a
did
trend.
The
when he
gateway
did
opening.
he started this whole new wave of DC being good.
Now they
Because,
just need to keep it up.
yeah, because
I still say they need to bring Zack Snyder back. Like the fact
Oh,
that y'all
yeah.
trying to separate his movie from the universe, like nah, y'all
I
need to
know.
build up off.
I need a
of it.
part 2.
But see, it okay. So the math adds in just now that all the universes are tied together because you've got Amanda Waller from Gunn's universe speaking to Superman from Snyder's universe. Those characters weren't technically in the same place at the same time ever. So that means everything has to be together in the DC universe.
see
I need a part 2.
what they're doing.
Sorry?
See, the thing is though, they're doing the Snyder. They're calling it Snyderverse. Honestly, they just need to stop calling it the Snyderverse and just call it the DCEU. You know what I'm saying? And just have it just be just DC, because there are already talks of you got Aquaman 2 coming out.
Mhm.
Like you got Aquaman 2 coming out. You see Henry Cavill now. You got thank
Ezra
God.
Miller movie coming out at some point. Hopefully,
Ezra Miller,
maybe.
he's gone, thank God.
Yeah, I was
But
about to say, I don't think they'll bring it in.
but they've already talked about wanting all the people from DC to come back, like even Ben Affleck coming back as Batman and shit like that. Like, you already got your characters. You got these characters that were great. Like Gal Gadot playing Wonder Woman was great. Jason Momoa playing Aquaman, it's great. Like you got these great characters. Now you got that behind you, man. Let's build off what you got now. Like Black Adam's literally the pinnacle right now of what he's done and what you can put in the universe. I mean, and plus Amanda Waller being a part of it. Oh God. I mean,
So, what do we rate it?
I'd give it an 8.5.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
I was about to say, I'm with Adrian. I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm putting an 8, 8.5 with Camden. It still felt like all the other typical DC superhero movies in a way. Like it's how do I put this? I wanted to be a little bit different. I can't explain how I want to be a little more different because it's kind of the same type of superhero movies we get with everything. I feel like maybe I want to go a little more darker because DC
Hold on,
is dark
cuz.
too.
What other superhero movie you know where Black Adam killed more people in one movie than all the other DCs combined?
One
This
second.
dude
not-
literally
Black
ripped the
Adam.
demon in half from the horns, bruh. From the horns.
Black Adam killed more people in his first scene than any superhero has ever did.
I
in
mean,
DC.
what I
killed
mean
more
by that, I mean
people.
more like
He killed more people
that-
than the Suicide Squad.
I'm saying more like the typical storyline of how they'll go, the origin stories, how to go. I just kind of want to be a little more different in a way. Not saying it's bad. I mean, it's still a good movie. I just to give it a 10, it was miss something. I don't know what it would be to give it a better score. I just felt like they could have went more into it to give it better. 'Cause I feel like a movie like that,
I feel
you
like
can make it.
I see what I think if he would have, I feel like he didn't show enough love. He said, "Here, I have no home," but technically, you do. Kondak is still there. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, like
he loves Kondak. So Black Adam is to Kondak what Doctor Doom is to Latveria, and I think they could have capitalized on that a little bit more, in my opinion, because we all know, Doctor Doom, man, he runs the most thriving civilization or whatever, like in Latveria, like that's his home, that's his folks. That's how Black Adam is for Kondak, like that's his place. Nobody comes in there, nobody fucks with him, basically. And I feel like I wanted him to express that more instead of him saying, I have no home. Like, bro,
yeah,
At the same
Like-
time, it seemed like he was dealing with some trauma with him becoming Black Adam over his son.
yeah,
Because I think that's where the I have no home came from. Like I think he was still trying to deal with that trauma. Because you see at the end he was like, "Yeah, ain't nobody touching Kondak while I'm here." He was like, "Ain't
And
nobody
plus,
coming. Ain't nobody
didn't
showing up
realize-
and trying to invade no more. Like this is me. I got this. I'm protecting this. Y'all ain't stepping foot in here no more."
True. And another thing was I didn't get why he kept going back to that statue until it was explained that the statue wasn't him. He kept going to look at his son. And
Which
yeah,
hit
that
deep.
one. Yeah,
That
was
was
deep.
because when he went to the statue the first time and said "forgive me,"
mhm.
at least I was like, "What he's asking for forgiveness for?" And then that's like when you learn that he's actually the dad. He's not the son that you thought originally had the powers. I was
Right.
like, that's a nice little twist on the movie, which is
Yeah,
why I don't
I just-
understand how people gave it why Rotten Tomatoes would give that a 40.
They're
It was a decent story.
ridiculous.
like I said, it
story worked.
was missing something. I don't really know what. I would have to think on it more. Probably I'll see it again and think what was missing. But to give it like that 10, like it was. I don't know if maybe if a deeper plot story maybe would have helped with it. I don't know. It was missing something though, and I can't grasp it because I want to give it a 10. Like it had, like you said, the explosion, the killing, it had all that too. But it's missing that one little thing to be like, you're up there. Like it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, whatever. I mean, I gave it a 9. Everybody's around a 9. You said 9, right, Dash?
No,
No, he
that was
said
8,
8.5.
8.5.
8.5.
The kid was annoying. I gotta take points for that. Deduction for that.
God,
that's-
Damn Padawan.
kid.
If you're a Padawan, that's deduction automatic.
That dude was legit like Bart Simpson. I was like, bro, why are you skateboarding everywhere? This dude was just a menace to society. And he ran away and they caught him. I was like, bro. And then he put the mom in danger. They was like, wait a minute, we know you. Arrest on sight. I was like, oh, you
And-
done fucked up now.
And I take points because the bad guy was super obvious in the first clip of the movie. Like I shouldn't know who the bad guy is in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, but come
Yeah.
on, man. That uncle was hilarious though. That dude's like, oh, he shot me. Don't worry. You're not gonna die. What do I die from? Stay away from electricity. I work in electricity. What do you want me to do?
I said,
Yo,
then
I'm
he came down to
dying.
fight the demons, and he was like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna die from electricity."
No, that dude, I like that dude though.
Yeah, he
For
was funny.
everything that the kid was messing up, the uncle was making hilarious.
Yeah.
Baby, come back. He was
Uncle
killing that
can't save
boy.
the Uncle can't save the kid. I'm sorry, you can't save a Padawan.
I feel yeah, the kid was a little annoying.
He's really
But-
annoying.
I do have one final question since we're in the DC universe. What y'all think they're gonna do with Ezra Miller?
Hopefully they blow him up and he dies in a horrible flame of.
So wait, what's going on? Because last I heard, the movie was still a go, but they
Well, I
weren't going
mean,
to
they
re-sign him
talk-
or anything.
I was about to say they talking about like he gonna get like time.
Oh,
Like they talking
terrible.
about like 10 plus years time. Like
Oh,
they ain't gonna hold off on that movie for 10 plus years. That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
nah.
What you
Well, they gonna
think?
recast. They gonna recast.
They're gonna have to. But I guess
They're
I
definitely
shouldn't
going
say
to.
what you think they're gonna do with Ezra Miller. What you think they're gonna do with the Flash? Like who y'all
Oh,
think who you think will be a good casting for the new Flash?
I swear, if I lose out not once but twice on seeing Michael Keaton as Batman, I'm starting a revolution. I
Well,
don't
did they
care.
say-
Like y'all didn't
Yes.
mess this up for me 2 times.
Did you say the guy who plays Flash on TV show would be a good one? I haven't seen the Flash TV show, but
I don't think he's ready for that type of.
That and I think it's a conflict of interest because even though it's both like in the DC realm, he has a contract to do the TV show.
Yeah, with CW.
So, yeah. So for him to do the movie, there would have to be some type of negotiation where his contract is concerned. Because like he would the only way I could see him like getting the role of Flash in the movie is if he gives up his royalties on the CW show. And I doubt he's gonna do that.
is that show over though, or is it still airing?
No, I think it's still airing, ain't it? They still
I thought it was
doing
done.
episodes, aren't
Is
they?
it? I thought it was done.
I say I don't know. Either
don't know
way,
either.
but I'm saying even if it's done, he still would get royalties off the show. Anything that sells
Oh.
off the show, he would still get royalties. So I think
Oh,
for
okay.
for him to be able to go do the movie, he
would have to
might
give
have
all
to
that
give
up.
his royalties. But see, I don't know. That's entertainment legal stuff. Like I don't know it that well. I just know enough to know that the reason he can't be cast as Flash in the movie is because he's Flash in the CW show.
Yeah, gotcha.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
y'all ain't got no thoughts on who could be the new Flash. Now that Ezra Miller is probably not gonna be it. Most likely not gonna be it.
Dude, it could be anybody, honestly, because anybody, they could pick anybody to play that role that would be better than Ezra.
Yeah, I mean, I really wasn't a fan of that casting at all.
No, I really wish they go more towards the Barry Allen from the comics. Like, I really wish they would tap on that. Stop bringing in these. Well, hell, I don't even know who. I don't even know if I'd rather have Barry Allen or would I rather have
Wally.
Wally West.
Wally. I
Uh,
mean,
I
I like
feel like-
Wally West.
I like Wally too, but I feel like they got to do Barry.
yeah, Barry. I like Barry better. Wally complained too much.
But they need to bring in the forensics Barry Allen, blonde hair.
Yeah, no.
I want them to go traditional with him. I really wish they would.
You know, and this is gonna sound crazy. I don't know the actor's name, but the dude that played Lip on Shameless. I don't know why I think he would be a good Barry Allen.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why that makes sense in my head, but I could see it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
I
just-
didn't see all Shameless, so
Give it to Ryan Gosling, like they give everything else to him.
Oh God.
Nah, I'm just
don't
playing.
do that.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm playing. Okay, like, so y'all in the comments, if you have a suggestion for who the new Barry Allen should be over Ezra Miller, let us know.
it'd be me. Let me do it with a Black Flash.
Again, I feel like there's so many jokes.
Yeah, why was it you casting?
I feel like there's so many jokes.
Leave
I don't
it.
like
I-
the pictures of that.
Yeah, I'm not the one that be coming up with the Jones, so I can't say exactly, but I just feel like the Black Flash, like I'm just like this. So there's got to be a joke in there somewhere.
No comment.
But anyways,
Podcast.
y'all, let us know what y'all think in the comments. Go see Black Adam if you haven't seen it yet, and if we haven't spoiled it too much for you.
It was great.
Definitely go check it
We
out.
spoiled the fuck out of
Yeah,
that.
go check it
Yeah.
out. It
But I still
was-
say,
Sour
hey, go
milk.
check it out if we haven't spoiled it too much.
I enjoyed it.
The
Yeah,
Rock
I
didn't
thought it was a
rock it
great
up.
movie. Yeah,
actually
The
thought
Rock
Adrian
didn't
was gonna
rock
hate
it
it.
up. It was he
The Rock
actually
did not rock it up. What a
he
phrase.
actually did some good acting in this one.
I honestly thought Adrian was gonna trash it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really?
Yeah, I felt he was gonna trash hard.
I
No,
Me and
couldn't,
Bob was gonna trash.
because with like I kind of done picked up on what Adrian like will nitpick about. So while I was watching the movie, I was like, I think Adrian probably get this like an 8.5.
Really? No.
Yeah, like I said, I just because been doing this long enough to understand like what Adrian will nitpick about. Like, so I've gotten to the point where I can nitpick the things that Adrian would nitpick about, even though I'll be like, that's not a big deal, but Adrian will. So like
See,
I understand.
my mind frame is infectious.
Because there's literally been movies we review and I'll be sitting here like I don't say it, but I'll be waiting. I was like, Adrian gonna point that out. Watch. Like watch. Oh, there you go. See, I knew he was gonna do it. Knew he was gonna do it.
Oh,
But anyways, like I said, go see the movie. And if you've seen the movie and you're watching this, let us know what you think down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm trying to get views so we can do this on a regular basis. But anyways,
Yeah, I'm ready to
love
quit. I'm ready
y'all.
to
I know that's right.
full-time
I'm
job.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
yeah,
to
we
do
about
it.
to,
Yeah.
we about to be back on it, man. We about to be back on it.
Yeah,
I can be in my robe now. Shit.
laid off to the side, trying to be sexy
Hell
to
yeah,
everybody.
chill ya.
That dude said that's real velour.
Well, that ain't F.O. Sachi. Oh, my back. Damn it, Willie.
So, anyways, man, love y'all. We appreciate y'all sticking around. But I'm Keston.
I'm Camden.
I'm Adrian.
Love y'all. We out.
Hilarious.
Ooh-wee.
That was a good one.